Hi folks, in this episode of Astroneer we're going to tackle the most important part of the game yet. Blowing shit up. So welcome to episode 16, and yes, we will activate more cores next time, but for now I want to use some of the sulphur that we've collected to play around with Dynamite, fireworks and hydrazene. There's a few things I want to try. Apparently you can set off fireworks from a moving vehicle, which I think will look quite cool. I also want to try blowing up some hydrazene, because apparently the explosion is crazy. I also want to shred some dynamite for a laugh, because apparently that's silly. And I will finally get around to making a hydrazene thruster, partly for the shuttle, but I also want to play around with it on the back of a rover, which I've never tried before. Oh yeah, since last time I have gone out on a rover to get absolutely loads of ammonium, so we shouldn't be lacking for that anytime soon. Also got aluminium and a bunch of other stuff as well, which I've just been stocking up on. I've got more large storage now, which I put all the medium storages on, including I put large storages on the shuttle, as someone reminded me in the comments that I should be doing that to actually expand our capacity. Oh yeah, there's also multiple comments telling me I was using the portable generator all wrong. Which is fair enough. I shouldn't keep it constantly running. So yes, I do hear you, eventually. Right, so let's go and work out how to make fireworks and dynamite. We've already got a few fireworks. And these are the ones I've been collecting off wrecks. Just occasionally, you find a fireworks on it. And there they are. There's my collection so far. But we want to make new ones. We do need to unlock stuff. I think they're down here. Well, there's the dynamite, which requires explosive powder. I think it's on the same... Yeah, there is. Fireworks also requires explosive powder. And whilst I'm at it, hydrazene thruster over here. Tungsten and... oh no, titanium alloy. Now, that's okay actually, because I have a feeling... Unless this is bloody tungsten. Yeah, it's tungsten carbide. Damn it, I don't have any titanium alloy. That's easy enough to make, but it's a bit of an arse-ache, but we'll do that later. And for now, we can now make fireworks and thingamabob of dynamite. So... what do we need to do? We need to come here and make explosive powder. Which is... there it is. Carbon, carbon, and sulphur. Yes! Sulphur. I've got a bit of this. This is some stuff I think I've probably got from Atrox. And carbon is a... oh. We'll have to make some. Let's take all the organic. And... alloy. Actually, not alloy. I'm smelt. Here we go. Do. Oh, nope. They're all on the gun. Go. There we go. Can take that. Now I've finished doing that. I've got small generators absolutely everywhere. I've tried to clean up the base of small generators because there's a million of them, and now they're all they're all here. Oh no. It's just a mess of small generators. It's because of all that bloody nonsense I was doing ages ago. Well, I've still got like almost 30 of them at the Atrox gateway chamber thingamabob. And I'm still trying to cover up this folly. The soil folly. In fact, this can go in there. That's no. Oh no, it's getting stuck on floating bits. Still haven't quite covered all this up, but I keep on using soil to get resin and things. So I keep on meaning to move this zebra ball into the base as well, but. Right, so I think we should hopefully be done to do some... yeah, here we go. The carbon is starting to get ready. Carbon, carbon, carbon. And now, let's make some explosive powder. What I really could do with is some medium storages on here. God, resin. Boop, boop. Oh, there you go, an achievement. Lab rat. Go. I've made so many medium storages, it's just... unbelievable. Oh! Explosive powder. Now that did not pop onto those things. Quite surprised by that. I wonder if it needs medium storage. I don't think it does. Anyway, let's start another one going. This is going to require a hell of a lot of carbon. I think I should be crafting dynamite with the explosive powder that we've got, because we've got fireworks. I haven't actually found any dynamite in the world yet. I used to find it quite a bit, generally underground, on like dead explorers and stuff. So maybe I've just been very unlucky so far. But it does feel like in the... I'm going to make a firework as well. It does feel like in the 1.0 release, they've definitely changed a lot of the things that you can find now. Like in Crash Shuttles, you used to be able to find a lot of rover seats. And now, because I think they're less important, they've replaced those with medium storages. And on dead explorers, I tend not to really find much... I tend to find fireworks and stuff, but never dynamite. But hey-ho, things have changed. So we've got an extra firework now. Let's put that onto here. Let's make this our explosive bit. Although we've got to be careful. You know what? I don't really want to keep dynamite necessarily right next to everything else. It might be an idea to put it a bit slightly further away. In fact, let's do that. Let's put that in the trailer over there. Well, so let's actually... Oh god, it's light at the moment. But if I want to test out the fireworks... Because I've seen them a couple of times already, but... What I want to do is an achievement for releasing 10 fireworks within 10 seconds. So I think that might be a noble goal. But now... God, this explosive powder is going to take forever. Where's it gone? Oh, I already took it, didn't I? Unfortunately, now I no longer have enough carbon. A bit more. There we go. Yeah, I didn't realise the carbon requirement was going to be so insane. So I've been getting a bunch of fireworks and dynamite sorted. It takes a while to sort out all the carbon and everything. So we've got about 13 or 14 fireworks, and plus a few dynamites. So first of all, I just want to go down into a cave just to see what fireworks look like. In a cave, basically. So we need to find a hole. We could try the hole, which is right at the other side of the base. I've started to really pretty much cover up the big pit, so I can't really go down that way. Well, that's how we got to the centre of the Earth that way. Anyway, let's try go down here. We haven't been down this way for a while. Occasionally still come down here for a bit of the old aluminium raw material, which I can never remember the name of. Hematite. Right, this looks fairly reasonable. Not next to that pillar though, that's annoying. Let's go over here. Let's put up a firework. I think you have to just place them. Oh. It fell over. Try and put it so it's actually facing upwards. I want to be able to see... Yeah, that's okay. I think the colours are random for fireworks. So you don't have any control. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no! Okay. I thought it might explode when it hit the roof, but it didn't. It just carried on going. So that was kind of like fairly unimpressive. It's supposed to like spurt into a random star formation, but that was a little lackluster. Let's try somewhere else. Did I bring more than one? I only brought one. Going well so far. Apparently you can... Fireworks are like a ludicrously expensive, silly way of doing beacons in multiplayer. Completely pointless, but a one-shot deal, but kind of fun. Still very light at the moment. So yeah, don't bother doing it down caves, they're piss. So apparently, when you're on a moving vehicle, if you're driving along and you press X or Z, I think it is, well, there's certain buttons you can press, which apparently will set them off. Right, so I was wrong, it's actually C and V, context left and context right. Trouble is, I think that only applies to the left and right hand side of the back and the front. I'm not sure you can do it on the top. Which one's the small generator? There it is. So this time, if it's on the back... I mean, do I press C? Oh! Yes! Apparently it's a bit hard to tell when you actually ignited it. So I think it's when I was pressing C for context left, which means I won't be able to fire them off here. However, think about it, what I could do is put a medium storage on the front, or 2 medium storages on the front, and maybe that would work. So let's see if... I think it'll be context right this time, won't it? So, V. Lads. C. Lads, do you not work on medium storage? I don't think you do. You rotten shits. I know I'm stuck in it. There we go. Yeah, some rampant shittery is going on there. That's a shame. What I want to do is 5... The thing is, what I want to do is, for this 10 fireworks in 10 seconds attempt, I just kind of want to make it easy so I can just be going along in a moving vehicle and just zooming them off like mad. But no, fortunately, the game won't let me be clever. So we can't do... We're gonna have to do it... We're just gonna have to do it manually. Hopefully, when this when it's still dark, we're going to have to set them up. I think we just set them up in a line. Right. Let's do it over. Let's just do it there. We need to make sure that we can do it quickly, and we've had practice doing all those small generators at Aatrox. So you'll be, I mean, on the vehicle itself, you'll be able to do 8 fireworks. You'll be able to fire off 8 fireworks by pressing C and V by putting them on the front and the back, but not 10. So that kind of like scuppers that. So far, this better work. We better get him a bollocksing achievement. I just want to get the dynamite out now. Just blow things up indiscriminately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. And I'll have an emergency one just in case. So we need to do this in 10 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Achievement unlocked! Baby, you're a firework! Cool! Also, I forgot to do the spare one, which... yeah. Right, okay, that's fine. We don't need to do that. We have achievement unlocked. Baby, you're a firework. Well, that was good. Unfortunately, I couldn't actually watch the fireworks for half the time, because I was too busy setting the damn things off. Ah, well, at least we got an achievement then. Shame it wasn't from a moving vehicle. And it's morning now anyway, so we won't be able to see any more fireworks tonight. We should probably move on to Dynamite. I've got some very particular things in mind for the Dynamite. I think we should make some more, in fact. Dynamite! Dynamite! Yes. Oh, I've got 2 fireworks in my backpack as well. I'll leave them... Actually, I'll take them with me. I've got an idea for what we can do with the Dynamite. There's a few things, as I've already mentioned. Like one of them... Let's make a shredder. Because I want to see if it's true that Dynamite explodes if you try to shred it. So that'll be under a small... I don't think I've actually made a small shredder. Or unlocked it, so I better actually check that. Now, where would that be? There it is. 2 irons. Oh my god, I'm pressing everything at once. Don't do that. There we go. So, I don't really use iron very often. I think this is it, isn't it? Oh, it's hematite! Laterite is aluminium. I said hematite earlier. I keep on doing that. Anyway, shredder would be... A medium shredder would be at the small printer. And then we need something to put this on. I don't really want this... I've got a horrible feeling it'll blow a lot of stuff up. So what I want to do is... I know what we'll do. We'll get the... Where have I left the... Oh, the rover's over there. We'll get the rover and we'll do a thing. Right. Park this over here. Get out! Hook this up to that. Unhook that, we don't need that. And we'll put the shredder on the trailer. We'll take the trailer out, and then we'll abandon the trailer. It'll be times that are good. Right, let's get that. There we go. So we need to take 1 dynamite. Well, they've actually got 2 now, but... Right, let's get in. Let's move this a solid distance away. I'll move along the tethers. Well, actually, we don't want to... We might blow up the tethers. It's probably less than ideal. Oh, we're out of power. Unhook. Turn the generator on. How are we going to... Oh, we have to power it with a small generator, aren't we? Let's move this a solid distance away. Turn that off. Right. Just in case things go really tits up, I'm going to just decant a few of the things I've got onto here. Because it occurs to me, if it blows up, I might get caught in the explosion. So, all the stuff that I really want to keep, I'll do that for. Right, so now we put the... Have I got a small generator? I don't think I have. I actually have to reuse this one. Small generator there. Hook it up. Switch it on. So, trying to shred dynamite. Dynamite! Run! Oh. That was instant. The explosion wasn't huge, though, thankfully, but bloody hell, that was just instantaneous. I'm not quite sure what I was expecting. I thought there might be a bit of a running period. Oh no, it just completely obliterated everything. Thankfully the small generator was far enough away. Bloody hell. Okay, don't do that ever again. There's a reason why I didn't want to do it on the medium shredder, because that's expensive. Oh god. Right, so yeah, don't do that. Yeah. Right, so the problem with dynamite is well, not a problem, but you can't use it to like mine things out. Well, you can, but I mean, you won't get any resources. You can't mine out cool stuff using it, as I've read. I don't think I've tried doing it myself. There aren't any resources around here to prove it. Well, I think actually, well, I might as well take them over back. Where did I just put it? I've just been running around like mad. Oh, I put it over there. That's fine. I don't know why I ran over there. You know what? I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to leave them over here for now. I don't really need it for anything. Because I've got another idea. I think I'm going to go on a little trip. The planet Glacio, or Glacio. We meet once more. I've just discovered that our base is literally on the West Pole, and it makes it incredibly hard to actually get to the landing pad on that interface. It's the first time I've actually landed on this thing. Right, press F. Don't press anything else, otherwise bad shit might occur. Right, so where am I going here? This is going to be a bit tricky to do, but I can always use my portable oxygenator. I think I need to go over in this direction. I need to find my old tethers. Or maybe it's not this way. Because I took a lot of these tethers in when I was stranded and trying to get more oxygen. I think it... Or maybe actually it might be over in the opposite direction. Oh no, I was right first time. It is over here. Back on Glacio. Look, there's actually some right old mountains here. Ah, look, there's the plains where we found that compound when we were stranded. There's actually a lot of researchables, which I'm hopefully going to try and take some of them back. Oh, clay! I needed clay earlier, when I was preparing. But yeah, there's a load of researchable here, which I'm guessing are going to be not quite up to Aatrox's standards of like 3,000 a pop, but I reckon they should be quite good. The only thing is that there's not a huge amount we need to unlock anymore. If I wanted to unlock the RTG, the infinite 4 amps of power thing, then I would actually have to spend 10,000 bytes, which is no bad thing. Actually, we're here. We've arrived. We've arrived at my new mission. And first of all, let's just oxygenate. Oh, I can't think. I haven't actually sorted this out yet. Hang on. Oh. This needs to be somewhere I can get it easier. Right, so I'm going to use it properly this time. Did I bring a small generator? Yes, I did. Right, so wait for it to fill up. Oh, didn't quite. Turn it off. Turn the power back on again to restore our energy. Right, Archway, we meet again. I have something for you. Oh, I've got canister, thank God for that. I thought I'd prepared badly here. Right. I'm going to get my bloody gun out. I'm going to try and go over here, hang on. It's really difficult to actually get focused on this. I need to turn off my generator now. Now, okay, get my gun out again. Why is my gun working at the moment? Oh, you can't... Oh, okay, hang on. That doesn't count as a physical thing, weirdly. I've got no... Okay, hang on. This is a bit more of a pain in the arse than I thought. Need some soil. This isn't even a proper archway. I can't believe it's not made of soil, this. I thought it was made of soil. Okay, let's try and just... Let's see if I can actually do this. Right. I've only got a couple of dynamites. I'm not going to be able to... We've seen the size of the explosion. In fact, I've only got one. We've seen the size of the explosion. It's not very big. I was hoping to blow the whole thing up, out of spite and petty revenge for it stranding us here that time. But... You little prick! You prick! It's invulnerable! Bollocks! I hate you, Archway, so much. You little twat. I'm off. I've had enough of you. I'm going to see you again. Take the tether just out of spite. Oh, hang on, what's that? Some organic. I'll have that. It's bloody invulnerable! What are you? Where did you come from? Why are you such a spiteful little shit? Oh! Tail between legs time now. Oh no! Ah! I reactivated the tethers. I think it was down here where things went a little ropey. Yeah, that looks like it. Ooh, bloody. Yes, there I am. This is actually quite a hard, nasty little thing here. Which I don't think I'm going to struggle to get back up out of here. Oh, we've got, look, I think that's hematite. The iron stuff. Oh, hang on. Oh, no, what am I doing? I'm confused. Do. Why does it put the thing over there? Stop it. Give me the thing. There we go. Now I just need to get out of here. I don't think I've actually been in the caves before. Go away, sort of. Right, now I can actually oxygenate. Hang on. No, I've never been down in the caves on Glacio before. Or Glacio. It does seem to be fairly mineral rich. Well, of hematite anyway. And all the usual gubs as well. But, sod it. Let's actually get out of here. I think I'll do the old dig up. Oh my god, you can't. This is actually nasty stuff. Oh, I didn't realise that actually affected your ability to put things down. Huh. Hang on, the oxygenators. There we go. Now let me get out of here. This should do the trick. Then we can go back to blowing stuff up. There we go. Right, back to base. Wherever the hell that is. It's not over there, that's the bloody archway again. Just before we go, I think I'm actually just going to have a little fireworks display. See what it looks like on Glacia. Probably exactly the same, but... Right. You actually have to hold down F rather than just tap it, which is annoying. Also, it's really... it's a bit of a pain in the arse that you can't look directly up in this game. It's just stood well back, I guess. Oh, there's that floating tether's still floating. Oh well, let's get back. Although first I might try and get a bit more research, but not huge amounts. Back on silver. Got a few things. Nothing spectacular, but a few nice little researchables. Trying to do it from afar. Just over 1,000. Not ideal. This one might be a bit tastier, this mineral. It looks pretty. We've been meaning to do something with this for a while. Oh, it's exactly the same. Maybe Glacio, or Glacio, is not the best place for researchables. Aatrox probably is. So that's actually a spare solid fuel thruster. Let's shred this, as usual. Which I think is happening. You can't really see. Can put the new one on. Always take a spare. I've learned that the hard way. Twice. There we go. Those solid fuel thrusters really do give back on the scrap. It's really quite tasty. I think it seems to be the biggest thing the best thing you can do. I also bought a bit of scrap rover seed for little purpose. Also got the Glacio random gunk, which I'll probably never get around to sorting out. So we need to make a hydrazene thruster now. We're going to try and put that onto a... Well, we've only got really we've got a spare large rover, so I don't see why we shouldn't do that. I mean, I might try it on I might unlock a small buggy as well at some point, just to see, because I've never actually hydrazene thrusted on anything useful. Anyway, let's sort that out. It's probably going to be on here, isn't it? It's going to be the same size as the other thing. This is where we need the tungsten and the titanium alloy, which is going to require that whole... It's going to be a long questing chain, so I'll skillfully edit this out. Nearly done. Just need to find some titanium, which I think is... Oh, no, that's aluminium. Titanium. Titanium alloy. We need nitrogen as well. Forgot about that. Which I think is... That's helium. Where's nitrogen? Which one's nitrogen? Oh, there it is. I rearranged all my gas stuff, and it's quite... Everything's in the right place now, although we've actually run out of sulfur, pretty much. A little bit of sulfur there. Let's just put that back into its rightful place. I think we've actually made enough fireworks and dynamite. There we go. Titanium alloy, and now we can actually make our hydrogen thruster. Very expensive. And also to make hydrazine, of course, is in itself a bit of a pain in the dick, because you keep on having to use 2 of those. And also, of course, the hydrogen. So I put the hydrogen on there. We'll need to make a... Oh. Make that. Pop, pop, pop. So we'll actually have to make some... Where is it? Hydrazine. We've only got 1 hydrazine. So what I'm going to do... Well, what I'm going to do first... Hang on, let's just take it to carry this. I'll put this onto the rover. What I want to do first is just blow some hydrazine up and see the resulting explosion, which apparently, as I say, is quite vicious. Hang on, let's... There, so that should fuel that. I'm a bit nervous though, because apparently it is possible in certain circumstances for your rover to fly off into space and get stuck. I'm not trying to do that, because that would be expensive. Right, so I've got everything but the dynamite, so let's just get some of this. I really want to park the dynamite further away. Just a bit further away from all that really valuable stuff. The dynamite explosion, as we've seen, is... Well, I think as we all know, is not that impressive. It's a bit small range. However, with hydrazine, I'm not quite sure what's going to happen. Let's try it. Let's just bung it on the top of the tallest mountain that can be bothered to go up, which isn't very tall. There's actually a taller one there. Oh, that mountain over there is... I think we visited that one. I think it's the first episode and promptly fell into a hole. Our very first hole in the series. Right, so hydrazine. Right, I'm not sure how this is going to work. Stay there. And... Once again, I've returned from Glacio, and it's still got the same sound effects from Glacio here. So I keep on hearing weird sound effects of rocks flying past me, and I'm getting nervous from the early access version. Apparently storms are going to come back into the game, not on Silver, but possibly on other planets in future. So we might have to dodge flying rocks again, or in the old style, but whatever. Right. So I'm gonna have to run for it. I'm not sure how big this explosion is going to be. Bloody hell! Okay, that's actually, that seems... Oh, wow! That's a bigger bastard of a chunk compared to normal dynamite, isn't it? I've basically destroyed the peak completely and made a nice little hollow. Made a volcano. If they ever put liquids into the game, that's where we're going to put our first volcano. And possibly our last. Ah. So hydrogen's a prick. Apparently there's also maybe only what... I don't know if it's still in, but there's like a bit more of a weird shimmery effect, like a blue thing, but I didn't actually see it then. It might have been just so quick I didn't see it. So yeah, don't blow up hydrazine. Don't do anything, it's too dangerous. Anyway, so let's try this now. We've got 1 in there. That'll probably be enough. Apparently it's... Actually, thinking about it, apparently it doesn't really last very long, so we may need to make some more. Have I actually got any on my gun? No, I haven't. Right, so let's make a tiny bit more. Oh, God. Go on that. And if this bloody hydrazine thruster survives, we can actually put it onto our large shuttle, and then we'll have a proper source of fuel forever. rather than having to keep on making those annoying fiddly little solid fuel things, which requires a lot of aluminium. Although now I've actually gone and got loads of aluminium, so not a huge amount though, but plenty. Ting! Right. I think I'll keep this one on me rather than put it onto the thing. So let's see how fast these things. Hang on, that's not the rover. That's not the right rover. I'll just transfer the seat, I think. This one's nice and full of power. Oh my god, stop it. You can actually ride it in there, I think. Right, let's go. Now I think again, you'll be able to press the context button C when travelling along. Whoa, there we go. Oh, this is tasty. Oh, hole, hole, hole. It doesn't matter, it flew over it. It's really fast. There's another hole there, careful. And that's it. That's the adventure. Oh, hole. There's tethers down there. There's tethers everywhere underground. I've made a right little spider's web. A lot of them are deactivated for performance reasons, which they have acknowledged. Okay. I need to get back. Actually, hang on. Let's ramp. Let's make a ramp and see how high we can go. That seems to be always the thing that you do. That's not a ramp, that's just a wall. Just a little ramp. A rampy poos. A rampette. So as I'm fanning around has actually inspired me to actually try and make a better ramp. So what I'm going to try and do is use the flattening tool to make a ramp that actually works. Yeah, this works. This works nicely. Right, that's as I said. I don't want to make the biggest ramp in the world because I am scared about going to orbit or something like that. I don't know how mad you'd actually have to go before that would happen. But well, this is actually this is a hell of a ramp. This must be how everyone else does it. Well, right. So there's a little rampy poos. Right. So we need to put the thruster. Yeah, this thruster's already sorted. I feel like we need a bigger run-up. Make sure I reverse whilst looking where I'm going, just so we don't cock up. Right, there we go. Right. First of all, let's put this on, just so we don't just suddenly run out. And I need to press V this time. Oh, it's actually C again. Oh well, whatever. Go. Go. Oh, this is... I'm off course. I'm off course. Oh my god! I just jumped over a chasm. I didn't realize there was a chasm there. Bloody hell. That was actually really dangerous. I didn't realise the ramp was so close to that. Bloody hell. I think next time we're going to damn well go somewhere else. And dig to some cores. What we need to do is we need to go to... I think it makes sense just to do them in order from now on. We've done Silver and Desolo. I think Calidor and Visania, or Visania, will be the next. And then that just leaves the Moon Novus and Glacio again. Which are put off. But yeah, I think the key to all that will be using medium generators and stuff like that. And probably bugging on... Well, making sure that we make full use of our large storage. Because I think we need to take a lot with us to... Well, particularly Glacio, anyway. Right, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Very peculiar episode. Not quite sure what the hell was going on. But anyway, we'll see you next time anyway. Bye for now.